going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Lonnie from FlightSim Gaming. Hello. What's going on, Flight Simmer? Winged Wonders. Mr. Yoursim CFI. How you guys doing? Happy Canada Day to everybody. Doing a little bit of a short flight today, ladies and gents. We're going to be doing 2 legs. 2 40-minute flights. One up to the nation's capital, and then returning back to Toronto. We are with WestJet today in the Sunwing livery. If you guys don't know Sunwing, I believe, I don't know if they went bankrupt, but I know they got bought out by WestJet. So, no more Sunwing, unfortunately, but WestJet has purchased them. They are still flying with this livery, believe it or not, as well as the odd time you might see a swoop livery as well. I don't know what's going on with my frames down here. Something happened to my graphics settings. Let me see this. Hold on. Stand by. No? Everything looks normal. Interesting. It says DLSS down there. I don't know. Very strange. God, please look over this flight that FlightSim Gaming is hosting and let everybody get to their destination safely. Amen. Amen to you, Wonders. I appreciate you. Yes, I remember you. I remember you. You're booting up to 7.2? Are you flying with me today, bro? It's going to be a short one for me. Not a long stream. I have to pick up the missus from work at about 4:30. My son has baseball, so... you know, tomorrow we'll have a little bit of a longer... Actually, no, I think tomorrow's scheduled flight, I think it's about the same time. We're going to be in Africa tomorrow, so we're going to be doing that flight with... I forget what the actual airline's called, but we're going from Port Elizabeth over to, I think, Durban. So, and by the way, ladies and gents, a little bit of news. I'm able to give away an aircraft at the 3,000 sub goal. So... if you guys aren't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. I'm not going to tell you who the developer is. It's a well-known developer. I gotta go ahead. I got a thumbs up when it happens. I'm excited for that. Did you like? Did I like your prayer? I definitely did. Yes, thank you, thank you. Yes, WestJet 374 service up to Ottawa. Flight time's about 40 minutes. So 40 minutes there, 40 minutes back. It's a pretty decent day here. It is Canada Day as well. I don't know how many years has Canada been independent or whatever the hell it is, 160 years or some shit, maybe 158 years, I'm not sure. Then we got, obviously, July 4th coming up on, I think, Friday, so it's going to be a fun one. Alright, let's jump inside the cockpit. We're on VATSIM today. I don't think we're going to get any ATC, but we're going to give it a go. I'm not, I mean, I can give away FlightSim Studio E-Jets. I spoke to them a while back. I actually gave one of their aircraft away probably a couple years ago, maybe... yeah, I think it was about 2 years ago. So with the green light from them, I'll tell you, it's not the FlightSim Studio E-Jets. You probably already have the aircraft. So it's one of the, I would say, I don't know. I'll let you guys kind of guess if it's Phoenix, PMDG, TFDI, or FS Labs. So I'm not going to spoil it yet, but Universe, what's going on, man? Rest in peace, Sunwing. But they still operate the livery, which I respect that. Right, I don't know how many of these liveries are out there. I know this flight was flown with the Sunwing livery, and I see it from time to time still. Same with the swoop livery. I see it from time to time. Set the IRS, beautiful routes. Toronto over to Ottawa. We are WestJet 374. Let's plug that in there. Flight plan request. There it is. Not saying you guys will figure out, you know, if we hit the 3,000 sub count, you guys will know. You guys will know. You think you know who it is? We'll have to see. We don't want to spoil it. We don't want to spoil it. So, yep, absolutely. We don't fuck around with when it comes to I mean, I wouldn't say that maybe the live stream itself is of quality in the flights, but definitely the products that we showcase are always going to be quality on this channel. Mr. Sam Guilford, hello, hello. Appreciate you stopping in. Did you guys see V1 at the expo? Holy shit. Finally was able to put a face on V1. And I'll never unsee him without his cowboy hat. So, pretty funny. Alright. I think we're departing off of runway 23. We're on the Verto 7. Refueling is complete. Now we can start boarding.
Boarding requested.
Verto 7 with the L sub transition, runway 2, I think it's runway 23. Check this. We don't want to be departing off of the wrong runway. We've done that before. Let's see where these airplanes departing from. Yep, definitely runway 23. Coming back into Ottawa. We'll plan the arrival now. It's the Capital 5. Looks like the L sub transition. We're going to plan the ILS-3 to approach just because of the winds out there. They're favoring that side of the runway. The winds are 310 at 8. Nothing crazy, but I want to make it as seamless as possible. We'll probably take it in from Volag. Let me see this arrival. Capital 5. We'll take it in from Volag as we're coming in from the west. Attach tug. Negative.
Forward crew. Pilots boarding starting.
All right, everything's up there in at ref. Let's go ahead and request all of that. Do you mind if I do the return? You can do the return if you'd like. Not at all. I don't mind.
Crew boarding starting.
Not at all. We're in a little bit of a rush today, so I do apologize if I'm moving a little bit too quick. I wonder why V1 doesn't say which airline company he works for. I've heard many theories about the airline, and it's JetBlue. I'm almost certain it's not JetBlue. I'm like 95% certain it's Spirit. I'm like 95% certain. There was a time in a live stream that he had... I mean, I shouldn't probably talk about it, but it's all pure speculation. I don't know. Actually, no, we're not even going to get into it because privacy, you know what I mean? So, but I think it's Spirit. N1 limit, performance tool, Toronto Pearson, runway 23, import, calculate. Takeoff, let's say derating of takeoff 1 or whatever the hell you say that or call that. Flaps 5, trims 5.71. What's our cell? 42. Cell of 42. This one. 5.91. 5.7. 38, 39, 44.
Your crew has boarded.
Perfect. We'll just pick that. Good enough.
Passengers boarding
Parker brake coming on. 5.71. We're just gonna go close to 6. Something like that. West Side SC, what's going on, man? Appreciate you stopping in. Alright, hopefully we have no troubles with this aircraft today. I've done everything I needed to do. Especially when it comes to servicing, doing the maintenance stuff of it. Every time I hop in this aircraft, I'm having issues with, a bunch of active failures. I don't understand why. It's kind of pissing me off. Mexican Aviator, what's going on, man? Appreciate you stopping in. I think we're cruising up to 27,000 feet today, ladies and gents. Let me just confirm that down in here. Yep. 27,000 feet. There we have it. Runway 23. I don't even need to look at my charts. I know it's heading 237. Then at 1,100 feet, it's a right turn 245, I believe. Double check the charts in a second here. Normally I would set the MCPL to 5,000, but we don't have ATC online, so we won't worry about it. Double check my headings here. So we're on the Vertical 7. Runway 23, we're going to be departing, heading 237, and then it's a right turn heading 245. That's all good. Double tap the screen, guys. Win a prize? Who's buying? Sounds like you're buying. What's our altimeter? 29er79. So let's go ahead and set that as well. Beautiful. Let's come down here. I need the CTAF for good old Toronto. I think it's 18.7.
Hello.
18.7. We'll set that. We'll forget that. 2,000 on this guy. Beautiful. I think pretty damn close here. Let's go ahead and get that APU spooled up. What is our landing alt? About 400 feet. About 400. You're... Oh, listen to that APU. Hey, thanks for the subscribers. Appreciate you landing. What's going on, bro? Appreciate you stopping in. What's the prize? Mr. Yorsim CFI, he's going to donate to the channel. Finally, someone streaming Flight Sim. Hey, Calvin. I mean, there's tons of great streamers out there. Yorsim CFI being one of them. Still got pink textures with the GSX baggage handlers. Can't fix it. Don't know why. Don't know why. And then tomorrow we're going to be doing probably our last flight in the 7-3, and then we're going to hop over to the FS Labs 321 Neo. FS Labs was very generous and kind and gave us a copy of the aircraft. So we're going to showcase it for them. Tim, what's going on, man? Round trip? Yes, sir. Absolutely round trip. Short day for us today. I could have probably picked a different route, but, you know. We could do. Ladies and gents, give me 1 sec here. Sunwing, never heard of them? Are you joking? You've never heard of Sunwing? They were like a low-cost carrier here. They were recently bought out by WestJet. Along with Swoop. They were bought out, Swoop was also bought out by WestJet. WestJet's eaten all of these 7-3 routes. But, yeah, man, Sunwing, they were just recently, I think they ceased operations end of May. So about a month ago. They ceased operations the day my buddy was going to Montego Bay. And he was flying with Sunwing. His flight ended up being delayed. Really. Sunny destinations for them. You know, they were places like Jamaica, Mexico, you know. I wouldn't say that they were low cost, but they were sort of low cost. They're not low cost like Flair. But have you heard of Swoop? Pretty much the same. I have always used Delta livery, easy on the eyes. I mean, this is the EasyJet. Oh, wrong way. Ground power. Get those guys off, and we'll come down here. Ground operations. Let's go ahead and release the ground power. Can I do that? I don't think I can. I think I gotta... Okay, there we go. We're ready to go here. Pretty much ready. What's wrong with your ground agents? No, they're just wearing pink today, man. G6, bro. G6 is a little bit broken. John. Didn't Korea Air and Delta bought the stakes from WestJet, which caused cease operation of Sunwing? I'm not sure the background story behind it, to be honest with you. I just know Sunwing's eating everything up, and I'm pretty sure Flair's probably next. Pretty sure. Air Canada pretty much forced Canada Jet Lines, another low-cost carrier, to cease operations. And, yeah, we don't really have anything out here. We got Porter, which I don't think anybody will buy out Porter. Porter's pretty strong, but, you know. We used to have Swoop and Sunwing, Canada Jet Lines. All have ceased operations in the last couple of years. And, like I said, I'm pretty sure Flair is going to be the next one. So. All right, boarding is complete. Come over here. Close all doors. Let's get this guy on. And all the doors are closed. Signs are off. Let's go ahead and prepare for push. Oh yes, Lynx as well. That was another one. They were flying the Max 8s. Who bought out Lynx? No, they just kind of went under. I don't think anybody bought them out.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Give me one more sec.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Sorry about that. Beautiful. If you guys haven't done so, be sure to drop a like for me. Double tap the screen. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. We got a full week of afternoon flying here. I think we're gonna be able to do the 6 days. Maybe we'll do 7 days straight this week. We'll have to see, man. Let's see. Maybe by the end of this week, we'll be rolling out that giveaway. Yeah, we had a swoop plane Max 8 divert here en route to Orlando. Pretty famous destination for swoop. They used to go to Orlando. They used to go, I almost want to think, Vegas. They flew to Hamilton a lot. Fort Lauderdale. Hamilton and Fort Lauderdale was a route. I uninstalled that trash GSX. Has been so annoying. It's not a bad little add-on. What add-ons do you use to push back? I don't mind. I don't mind GSX. Let's get her spun around here.
Exiting
Something like that.
mode. Please wait.
Release parking
Something to
brake.
my eye. Parker brake. Released. Twice.
Commencing push.
Just make sure that my
All
trim
engines
didn't get
clear.
all jacked up here.
Start at will.
Negative. Alright, let's come upstairs. Right engine. Up the ground. We're waiting for a 20% N2. 20% N2. And what gate is this? Charlie 29. Toronto traffic. WestJet 374 pushing back Charlie 29. Toronto traffic. Get a little bit of gas in there. Gio, what's going on? Arion, what's going on? Appreciate you guys stopping in. Look at that. 20 minutes and we're already pushing back. Gotta be the fastest, I would say, streamer pushing back a 7.3, right? All real-world procedures, too. Left engine, engine number 1, spool it up. Let's go, gas. Pal, what's going on, man? Victor, what's going on? Hello? Have a nice flight. Thank you, pal. I appreciate you. I still don't know how to fly RNAV approach on the CRJ. Hey, Matt, if you're still in here. Actually, it might not be capable. I don't think you can. But, Matt, if you're here, just, if you don't mind, confirm that one, because I really don't know. I don't think it's capable of doing RNAV approaches. I could be wrong, though. You'd probably just have to go vertical speed. Outlawed, what's going on, brother? There we go. 2 good engines. Got our engine gens on here. Probe heats. Packs. We'll get packing. APU bleed coming off. APU coming off. Taxi lights on. Engine start switches. Get those guys on. Flaps 5. It can do it. There you go. The boss said it can do it.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass
Auto
lane
brake
removed.
over to RTO
Left is clear. Right
on
is
the
clear.
LNAV and VNAV, which I don't know if that's a real world procedure if you're arming the LNAV on this type of departure, but I guess just make things happen, you know. Mine always has trouble finding the localizers. Happy Canada Day, by the way. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. It's LNAV only. I have a video on it, so there you go. Check out your SimCFI's video on the RNAV, I guess, approaches. The NG IRL can do LPV as well, but Sim can't yet, so RNAV, LNAV only with vertical speed. There you go. So, That answered my question, because that's how I thought. So that's technically not being able. So real world, you can do it.
Toronto traffic, this is WestJet 422. We're passing through
In the sim, you
7,000
can't.
feet. Downwind, expecting runway 23, Toronto traffic.
All right, we're gonna taxi to 23. We're gonna go. Shit, what exit is that? That's gonna be. Oh, wrong one. That's gonna be Alpha Juliet Alpha. Toronto traffic, WestJet 374, taxiing to runway 23 via Alpha Juliet. Right turn Alpha, right turn Hotel. Toronto traffic. All right, parker brake coming off. Parker brake coming off. Let's go. Yes, the RJ has minimums, yeah. Of course, 100%. I'm using VATSIM, Calvin, yeah. Sweet Love Grace, hello? I seen that message. I know you deleted it, but I seen that message. Should probably be looking left and right. Nothing. No, RNAV doesn't mean LPV. RNAV has 3 sections. We fly it in real life with vertical speed 2. Ah, okay. Like into YYG, I think that's Charlottetown. They have the LNAV Min, LNAV, VNAV, and LPV. If we go in an NG, we can LPV. If we go in no NG, we just LNAV with what? Vertical speed? All RNAV stands for radio nav, doesn't mean GPS ILS. Understood. Blake Gibbons, what's going on, man? We're flying to Ottawa. Ottawa, Ontario. So Canada's nation's capital. I'm a bit late. What's our destination airport? We're headed to Ottawa. I watched the video a couple of times, actually. I just second guess on adjusting the vertical speed so I don't end up with 1,000 feet per minute. Just monitor your fuel flow if you're going in vertical speed. To try to maintain that. Try to find that fuel flow just to maintain your speed. If that makes any sense. I don't think that makes any sense, but that's why we got professional pilots who do YouTube, like Mr. Yorsim CFI. V1 simulations, you know what I mean? Probably those are the only two streamers right now that I'm watching, that I follow, that are real-world pilots. I don't really follow anybody else. Flight Deck the Sim, the odd time, but I'll be honest with you, his streams and my timing, like the time zones are just a little bit too different, so I miss them. Been very hazy here in Southern Ontario the last few days. Very hazy. I wasn't able to get booted up in time, and now my sim is lagging. Oof. Were you flying with me, man? I wasn't sure. Listen, we'll be in Ottawa in like 40 minutes, so if you want to make the return, bro. We got Flight Simmer, who's also going to be tagging along on the return. Is that still a thing, Calvin? Phones off, is that still a thing? I remember way back. I remember being on a plane in 2011. The last time I was on a plane was 2011. And it was very important for your phones to be off because it'll interfere with the electronics of the aircraft. I don't think that's a real thing. Colton, what's going on, bro? Nobody left, nobody right.
Toronto traffic, WestJet 422, turning right base for runway 23, Toronto traffic.
He's right base, so we can line up. It really doesn't matter anymore, but just in case they say it. Got you, okay. So it's not actually a proven theory. I flew last year into Salt Lake from Nashville. Yes, nobody really cared. No, man, I see so many videos of people posting of takeoffs and stuff like that. Even V1 was posting his takeoff. You know what I mean? When he went to the expo. My landing was smooth yesterday. I appreciate you, man. Toronto traffic, WestJet 374, landing up runway 23. Let's get these guys on. Those guys on. We got an airplane inbound, so we got to make sure get on, get out. Not sure how far out that aircraft is. He's turning base, so. Okay. We'll get right into it. All right, landing lights. Get those guys on. Those guys coming off. Let's go. Throttle's going up 40%. Let's go. Toga. I have no idea what the winds are. Should have checked it. Rudder feels good. We're neutral. I don't think there's any winds, to be fair. Oh, we got some wind.
Toronto traffic, WestJet 422. We have turned, established on a localizer.
Oh my god.
Final.
Wind's pushing us. Positive rate.
Positive rate.
Gear up. Oh my god. Let's get it up there. Alright, let's go heading select 245. Toronto traffic, WestJet 374. We're 2000 climbing, heading 245. Toronto. Over to Unicom. Gusty in Toronto today. God damn. GPU driver. Should you install it though? V2 was like 144. Flaps one. I think it meant GPU driver. Flaps up. Bumpy coming out of here. All right, let's start making that left turn. Left turn 170. I think that's the 407 right underneath us. Typically where I see aircraft being vectored around. It's a nice little vector there. Let's follow these flight directors. I always play back my live streams. Yesterday, we clearly had some troubles following the flight directors. Beautiful. Autopilot coming on, bring y'all back upstairs. Nice little departure there. We'll start going. Should we go direct Saver right now? Nah, let's get out a little bit more. Shall we? Beautiful. We reporting on the radio? Let me see here. Yeah. Roger. Roger. We'll go direct Saver right now. Aircraft should be turning right now. There's scenery for Ottawa? I did not know. Yeah, man. Roman Designs. They were one of the first better developers in the sim. 2-3 minutes wait for wake turbulence. Yep, you could. Beautiful weather. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not as hazy today as it was yesterday. It's not bad. Ivan, what's going on, bro? Appreciate you stopping in. Hello. Beautiful. I think we're through 10,000. See the aircraft kind of pitching down here. So we'll come upstairs here. Let's get our lights off. Bam, bam, bam. Flick these guys over. We're good. We're good. We're climbing. You should do a stream where you teach one of your coworkers how to fly and see if see how good he is. Probably wouldn't be too good, but what I do want to try, which I was kind of open to, getting one of my Airbus buddies come out and fly in a live stream. See how well he does with the sim physics. Probably wouldn't do too bad. Akula, what's going on, man? Mr. Sean Nagoyan, what's going on? Just give him the E-Jet? Which one? The good one, right? Tropical Storm Flossie is now a hurricane and a Category 2. Oof. Terrible. Where's that one hitting again? This is the third time I think I'm asking you. Forget. Ah, looks like we get a little bit of ATC coming into Ottawa. Who do we have? Montreal Center. Montreal Center is going to take me into Ottawa, right? We'll have to see. We shall see. Carlos, what's going on, man? Carlos from South Africa. No, maybe Montreal Center does not do Ottawa. Huh. 270 at 9 the winds now, okay. So would it be the RNAV 25 that I would be doing? It's in the Eastern Pacific. Whereabouts? Near Mexico? Aircraft are still landing on the ILS. Maybe not. We're flying to the nation's capital. We're flying to Ottawa, Ontario. Your coworker, just tell him, press this button and that button and we can go eat. Trolling, bro. Look at beautiful downtown Toronto. Arrival runway 25 coming into Ottawa. Let's go ahead and change it up here. Capital 5, L sub transition. We'll do the RNAV. Which one, though? Which one? Do the Zulu? Do the Yankee? We'll do the Zulu. And we'll take it in from Advos. Stick that guy back there. Appreciate all the stops today, ladies and gents. Already 10 subs on the day. Thank you, thank you. Inching closer to 3,000 subs on the channel. Slowly but surely. Turn what? Turn around? Why? Why do you want me to turn around? I'm not turning around. Montreal does en route ATC during initial descent, I think. Yep. Viper, what's going on, bro? I'm pretty sure, yes, Montreal Center is controlling Ottawa's airspace. We'll see when we get there. Once we get close to their airspace, they'll send me a message and they'll say, contact me. I'll open Istanbul ground in an hour or so. I don't think I'll be able to make it, unfortunately. We're doing this a little bit of a short stream today. I got some extracurricular activities to do, so. But we'll definitely link up at some point. Are you doing... Which Istanbul are you doing? Are you doing... Which airport? There's 2 different airports, right? It's expected to be a Cat 3. Damn, it's not good. Zach, hello, hello. What's up, man? Just finished a 2-hour flight. Very cool, man. Where'd you fly to? $28,775. Standard pressure. 28,775. You could do any airport at Istanbul, at the city. There's some good scenery that we picked up a little while back. I forget which airport it is. It's the only Istanbul airport that I would fly into. I think it's Skokin International. LTFJ. Are you able to control LTFJ? Carmelo, hello. Merry Christmas. Yep, Merry Christmas to you as well. Updating Driver's Universe. All good, man. All good. Hong Kong to Manila. That'd be a pretty cool flight, actually. That'd be a pretty cool flight. Ladies and gents, if you haven't done so, drop a like for me. I'd greatly appreciate that. If you have not yet, sub to the channel. I would greatly appreciate that as well. On the vertical stream, we have 42 people in chat, but only 12 likes. Let's get that up there, man. It's, I mean, it's only going to be a short flight today, short live stream. See if we can jump that up to 50 likes. Good afternoon. I'm going to try an 8-hour flight this weekend with a Piper Cub. 4 stops. Oof. Where are you flying? What's your route? You could do LTFJ? Yeah. Sabiha? Istanbul Sabiha. Beautiful scenery for that airport. I forget who the hell the developer was, but... Oh, yeah, man. I love flying into there. We did a flight there about a month ago, I want to say. I forget where we flew to, though. We might have flown to... Antalya or something? Do you enjoy flying Alaska Airlines Anchorage to Seattle? It's a nice little long one. Kind of sleepy. Good night, man. Enjoy your day. Hey, Sack loves planes. Appreciate you, man. Catch you in the next one. Catch you in the next one. Also, correction. Any airport in Turkey. Oh, shit. Okay. You can control any airport in Turkey. Good to know. Okay. Definitely, we'll make a trek out there. Maybe... I mean, what time... It would have to be on a Sunday for you because of the time zone difference. I would need to do a Sunday afternoon stream. I think we're at cruising altitude. Coming up on cruising altitude right now. And are we less than 80 miles? We are less than 80 miles. So we'll start planning for our arrival. It's going to be a flaps 30 plus 5 on that bad boy. Runway 25. Is it runway 25? You guys know. RNAV Zulu 25. Yeah. Runway 25. Let's get our fixes in here. Beautiful. They are landing on runway 25. And let's look at our mins here. Strategy Storm. What's going on, bro? 612 on the LP. 659 on the LNAV VNAV. So let's get that in there as well. $659. Auto brake. We're putting 3 in there because I find this aircraft is just a bitch to fucking slow down. What is our final approach course? 251. $251 on that guide. Swing this around 100 degrees. Good. And on the Capital 5. Fucking mouse froze. We always get 1 mouse freeze on the live stream. Could even talk with an approach controller to get you approach service. Shit, that'd be cool, man. Yeah, we'll definitely set something up, bro. 100%. 100%. And again, congratulations to you to getting that rating, bro. That's I know it's a lot of work to get that all figured out. So good shit. Good shit. All right. So on this arrival, we need to be down to 5,000 feet. So I'm sure the approach controller, sorry, the center controller will probably buzz us and let us know. Or we're going to send via the star. So we'll just put 5,000. And go from there, and we're pretty much all good to go. Pretty much all good to go. The winds in Ottawa currently are 270 at 9. So 270 at 9. Altimeter 2971. Let's get that guy bugged in as well. We're good to go, ladies and gents. Country Aviation, what's going on, bro? I've done the Delhi to Toronto flight. Hey. What should you do next? That's a great question, man. That's a great question. You like the long hauls, right? You like the long hauls. What about London to Perth? I think that's a real world flight, right? A380. Day's going well, man. How about you? Day's going well. Can't complain. No complaints here, man. I'm off work for the whole week. No complaints over here. We're here chilling. All right. Do London to Perth. That's. Oh wait, did you do that one yet? I don't know if you did that one. Another good one could be. Does any flights from Australia to Africa? Something to Joburg, maybe Cape Town. From Australia, I'm not sure. You can do it in the 380. Yep. I should do a flight from Tromsø to Oslo. I think we were just recently up there. Recently. We will be back, though. We fly up in Norway quite often. Yo, Dominic, what's going on, man? Your day's going good? Good to hear, bro. Good to hear. Good shit. Alright, I think we're like 10 miles out. 20 miles out. Still got some time. Might try to fly with a glider? Are you fucking crazy, bro? How long is that going to take? That's going to take a long time. Found a route for gliding from the coast of Ethiopia all the way to the inland border. Damn. That'd be sick. You did a flight from Ranchi to San Francisco. Where's Ranchi? Hey. Appreciate you, bro. It's getting really cloudy out here. Really cloudy. What's the, is it VFR conditions out here? It is, okay. $16 hours? That's crazy. That's insane, bro. I'm India? You mean you're Indian? You're Indian. In India. Wait, what? Oh, sorry, you're answering where's Ranchi. Ranchi's in India? Shit. That's gotta be, what, a 15, 16-hour flight? EB, what's going on, bro? Appreciate you stopping in. Alright, I think we're descending. No, we're not. Not quite. Ranchi's in India, gotcha. Which part? I don't know how you guys do these long hauls, man. I get it, you can turn the, you know, kind of go to bed and you can't turn your system off, but you can turn away from the computer or from the system, continue on your flight. I mean, shit. That'd be crazy. Once that, we're committed to getting the PMDG 200LR when it comes out. I'm only going to be doing one flight with it, and that's it. And we're flying, we're doing that Sydney to Vancouver. Sydney to Toronto via Vancouver. That's the plan. So, one and done. Hopefully I could give away the license, because fuck that shit. I don't know, how many 777s do you need, you know? 16 hours, no autopilot, just seeking the next thermal vent or thermal spot. Yeah, I have no idea how gliders work, but apparently you don't need a license to fly them. Is that correct? Homestead, no. I don't use New Sky. I don't even know what that is. Is that like an add-on for the Sky or something? And I don't use anything. This is just default Microsoft Flight Sim. I know a genius way to complete the London to Perth flight. What's that? Alright, let's jump back in here. Let's get the sounds up a little bit. And let me get the E-Pilot controller sounds up here. Ah, they're all the way up. We're good. We're Gucci. Why? What happened to your eyes, bro? I appreciate you, man. Alright, we're finally descending into Ottawa. After that long 15-minute cruise. It's super cloudy outside. Closer, yep, we're almost there. We're almost there. About 100 and change away. Country Aviation, I was saying at the beginning of the live stream, I've reached out to one well-known aircraft developer to see if I can give away one of their aircrafts, and they said yes. I'm not going to say who until we get up there, but once we hit 3,000 subs, we are giving away a $100 aircraft. It's like a virtual airline. You can fly with others and simulate actual routes and see the profits and expenses. Really? Never heard about it. Barely had time to crack open your peanuts. I don't even know how you got them, because we weren't serving anything on this flight. We got 15 likes, 40 people in chat. If you guys can double tap that screen for me, I'd greatly appreciate that. I would. No idea, but gliders, you look for spots on the ground getting hot. Hot air rises and then can push the glider up. Then you circle the hot spot and go up, then look for the next one. What happens if there's no hot spots? You going down? Keisha, what's going on? Where are we going? We're going to Ottawa. We're going to Ottawa. The nation's capital. Can I do a flight from San Fran to Ottawa? Probably. It's a little bit of a long stretch. That's what is that, a 5.5, 6 hour flight? I don't think we'll be doing that on a live stream, but we can look into it. Fly Eagle, hello, hello. The cinematic camera is done by Chaseplane. So in the... Shit, I don't have it in the shorts, in the vertical stream description, but I added after my live streams. Chaseplane is where you get the cinematic camera views. Highly recommend. If you look up New Sky, check out Slammer Air. That's what I'm in. Come join. It also rates your landings and tells you how to improve. Okay, I'll consider it. I've never heard of New Sky. Never heard of it. What are my thoughts on the Embraer ERJ? It's one of my favorite aircrafts to fly in the sim. Believe it or not. Can you do Berlin to Milan? 100%. That seems like a short flight. Which Milan scenery though? All right, I think that's Montreal Center. I think 28775. It's Montreal Center. 28775. Montreal Center, hello, WestJet 374, we're about 80 miles west of Ottawa. We are flight level 200 descent.
WestJet 374, roger, squawk 0307.
Squawk 0307, WestJet 374. Zero 0307, we're in.
WestJet 374, radar notified through flight level 195. It should ascend 8,000 feet. Expect airnav approach runway 25. It is as uniform.
Down to 8,000, we'll spec the RNAV, runway 25 approach, WestJet 374.
Just let me know which one you want, the Zulu or the Yankee.
We're set up for the Zulu, WestJet 374.
Roger.
Awesome. All right, what's the winds right now? Uniform is current. 2971. Yeah, we're all
November
good.
6168 Juliet Lima. Left turnout is approved. Climb to 2000.
The ultimate French-Canadian accent. Love it. Flamingo, hello. Risky, what's going on, bro? Fly to Yakutia?
On course, and then at or below 2500.
Isn't Yakutia like one of the coldest places in Siberia?
Roger. Altitude at your
No.
discretion for now, and you can proceed on course.
If you double tap the screen, Life will give you a free cookie. Can you do a GoJet flight from Ottawa to Chicago O'Hare? Probably.
68 Lima, confirm you want the radar flight following outside the terminal.
I'll have the flight request if you guys want
If
to
you're
drop
able,
it
that'd
down
be
in the
great.
Discord.
Probably expecting to pick up IFR in the Mirabelle as it is anyways.
This way I
Looks
can
like.
sort of see everything.
Okay, we'll see.
I think he's a little bit too loud. Let me turn him down. There we go. By the way, for any giveaways that we do, you must be in the Discord. So, just letting you guys know. It is. Calvin, it definitely is. It's a great little aircraft. Capital 5, what do we have for restrictions? Shit. Down to 8,000. Let me just make sure all my waypoints are in. Lanark.
Rouge 1568, clear to Charlottetown via the Montreal 4 departure. Flight plan route. Departure way 24 right. And squawk 0326.
Beautiful. We get a little bit of ATC action coming in. I'm happy about that.
Rouge 1568, read back correct. Push and start to discussion via the taxi.
Montreal Center, good afternoon. Air Canada 414 with your flight level 310.
Canada 414, squawk 035.
I'll join Discord tonight, but not for giveaway, just to join. No.
Squawk 035 to Air
You
Canada
have to enter in the giveaways. The more people, the better too. If you have this sim, you don't have to join it. You don't have to enter, obviously. And I'm still trying to work something
Then
out
Alpha 1 forward, identify
for some of the
level
Xbox users, because we, for the most part, give stuff away
Delta and Montreal, expect the other approach runway 24 left.
for the sim, sort of for PC.
Expecting LS approach runway 24 left, Canada 414.
I wish I could dedicate more time to fly. Work steals me 6 days a week. Oof, buddy. I feel bad for you, man. Gotta make some time. You know what I mean? Gotta make some time.
Air Canada,
I don't fly as much as I want to.
When ready, descend to 8,000 feet.
I got
the
kids too
Montreal
and all that
Commercial
stuff, so
668.
priorities, I guess, right?
When ready, descending to 8,000.
Fortunately, I'm off for the whole week,
Canada 414.
so I'm able to do a little bit of afternoon live streams. My PC will only do FSX, no good.
Wedge 374, you clear direct Advos.
They're direct Advos, WestJet 374. We get things from Sim Market, so I don't know if there's anything, you know, from, I mean, I give away a lot of Sim Market gift vouchers. I'm sure there's FSX things on Sim Market. It doesn't have to be Microsoft Flight Sim specific. You could be, you know, a user, a simmer on X-Plane, FSX, 2020, 2024, it doesn't matter. We don't discriminate from what sim. Sim Market gives you gift vouchers to use on their website, which, yeah, I'm almost certain there's some FSX stuff on there. You're getting the sim on PC right now. Good shit, man. Good shit. This ATC guy has an interesting accent. I can't tell if it's Middle Eastern or Indian. It's French-Canadian, Mr. Sam Guilford. WestJet 374, descent 8,000. It's French-Canadian, bro. 100%. Love the French-Canadian accent. It's one of the better accents out there. .250 on the speed. Damn, no graphics card? Something already, they got bought out by WestJet at the end of May. Who's French-Canadian, the ATC controller? You're in a severe thunderstorm watch? I don't think I have any speed restrictions. Probably just at... well... 210 at Advos is all we gotta be. 210 at Advos. Speed brake's coming out. $10,000 feet. Let's get those guys on. Backtesh, what's going on? Very old laptop.
WestJet 374, descend to 4,000 feet.
Send 4,000, WestJet 374. 4,000 feet. Here we go, 4,000 feet's in. How long is this flight? This flight's 43 minutes. 43 minutes. So we're landing runway 25. Gotta see where we're going to vacate. We'll probably take it all the way down to Charlie. That's gonna be my guess. That's gonna be my guess. So water break 3 is in. We'll leave it there. Juan Perez, hello, hello. Appreciate you stopping in as well. It's the only camera view I don't like with Chaseplane. Don't like it. Berlin to Milan is about an hour 45. That's fine. We could probably stretch out 2 different flights. Or, sorry, a return flight, I meant to say. We could probably stretch that out. I will do a flight from Delhi to Lucknow tomorrow. It's a long one, I think. All right, I appreciate you, Flight Simmer. We got some ATC online, so should be Gucci. One thing I don't know, he made us direct Advos. I don't know. There was a waypoint before Advos where I had to be at 230 on the speed. I don't know if I have to meet that restriction still. I'm going to do it anyways. Because he cleared us to a different waypoint. So we're going to get it down to 230. Let's see if it'll slow down. Probably won't, but...
United 909 Heavy Montreal, good afternoon, Quadrant.
It's not that long.
United 909 Heavy Radar, identify flight level 370, welcome.
Coming in, there's Ottawa right there. Macdonald-Cartier. I think it's Macdonald-Cartier. Ottawa Macdonald-Cartier. Correct me if I'm wrong. It is. Who is Macdonald-Cartier? Is that John A. Macdonald and another prime minister? I don't even know all the prime ministers in Canada. I should probably, right? All right, we're about 13 miles from Advos. We're just going to get down to 210.
Montreal Center, route 636, ready to roll for
I'm considering making a mod for FSX so you can use cars. Try it out, bro. You're into the software stuff.
1636, Roger, taxi via the East Lane, North Ramp, Echo, Bravo, advise holding short 248.
They do, yes. There are cars, there are add-ons that you can get.
North Ramp, Bravo, towards 24 right. Route 636.
After the North Ramp, it's Echo and then Bravo.
Sounds like he's in Montreal.
About that, after the North Echo and Bravo, 54 right. Roger.
Voyager 374 via Advos, clear RNAV Zulu approach runway 25. The Ottawa altimeter is 2971.
For Advos, cleared the RNAV Zulu runway 25 approach. WestJet 37. Beautiful. So we cleared the approach. So I'm going to get it down.
Voyager 1568, Roger, taxi, North Ramp, Echo, Bravo, hold short 248.
We cleared the approach, so 2,000 feet we'll get her down to. Speed brakes out. I'd like to add a bit more realism to it. Sounds like a fun idea, planes versus cars. I mean, yeah, you can create like a little store you can drive to the airport. You know? Which is pretty fun.
Chanté Montréal, bonjour, Air Canada 226, niveau de vol 310, près de 18 000 à l'ouest de Iptos.
Canada 226, bon après-midi, affiché code 0376.
Alright, we're gonna go speed.
On affiche 0376
Laps 1,
pour Air
speed
Canada
190.
0376.
0376 pour Air Canada
On the
226.
ground spoilers. %, Carlos, 100%. Trees are definitely pretty weird in the sim.
Air Canada 226, identifié radar, niveau 310, bienvenue.
Let's go flaps 5, and we'll go 170 on the speed. There are some YouTubers that do shit like that, believe it or not. .145 plus 5 is our VREF. Flying the F-22 diamond formation with 3 others is pretty awesome. That's pretty cool. Here we go. We're clear of the approach. We're not clear to land, though. So we're going to keep 170 in probably until about 5. I think we're the only ones coming in right now, so...
Where's the 374 with 270 at 10, clear to land runway 25.
Clear to land runway 25, WestJet 37. Alright, we're clear to land. Let's come upstairs here. Let's get the rest of our stuff on. I'm the old livery CRJ at gate 25. Are you flying, Universe? You're coming down. Let's get 1,000 feet bugged in here. Flaps 15. It is Canada Day, country aviation, yes. Damn right it is.
Canada 158 Montreal, good afternoon, welcome.
2,500.
Raylan, we are flying from Toronto to Ottawa. Hey, appreciate you. We're gonna get a nice little conga line going on here. I don't think I've had more than one other person fly along. So this will be pretty fun. I'll do my best, Carlos. I'll do my best. All right, 150. And flaps 30. There we have it. We are gear down 3 green. Flaps 30 is indicated. We got our speed brakes armed. Looks like we're ready to go. Auto brakes set. Come upstairs here. We are clear to land. We are clear to land, ladies and gents. Enjoy it. Oh, that's a big dip. My aircraft, my throttles.
Remember 68 Juliet Lima, it is a uniform in Mirabel. Runway 25 is in use. Correction, runway 24 is in use.
Just got uniform.
Showing a little bit high here, but we're fine.
68 for 68 Juliet Lima.
She's windy.
1,000.
Check. I like 3 whites, 1 red coming in on this runway. It's fucking bumpy.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue. Look at the winds just fucking
Montreal Center, good afternoon. Delta 774 on the ground in Ottawa.
spinning us around.
Springs with
Holy shit.
information uniform.
Delta 774, clear to Palm Springs via the Ottawa for departure. Flight plan route, departure runway 25, squawk 0317.
20.
Clear Palm Springs via the Ottawa for departure. Flight plan route, expect runway 25, squawk 0317, Delta 774.
First coming out.
Delta 774.
Maintain center line.
Correct. Call
Not good. Fucking winds are everywhere there.
Thanks.
$70 knots.
Exposure 1568, come
Reversal
airborne.
stowed.
Wind 270 at 13, clear for takeoff runway 248.
That was bumpy, guys. That was bumpy. Not bad. I'll take it.
Wedge at 374, welcome to Ottawa. Taxi Charlie, cross runway 32, Echo to the apron, gate of your choice.
Charlie, cross 3-2, over to Echo, over to the apron, WestJet 374.
Canada 414, descent to 4,000 feet.
Descending 4,000 feet, Canada 414.
Well, I mean, I'll take it. Somebody floated, yeah. Yeah. She was a floater. Super bumpy. Those winds were... I wasn't prepared for those winds. So, bite me. We'll take it, though. We'll take it. 8 out of 10, Smokey? Thanks, man. I'll take that. Yeah, it's trust me, Universe, it's a lot windier than I thought. Like, it's way windier than it looks. The winds were, you know, going left, going right.
16, 36, 9 up and wait runway 248.
Facts. Did the landing rate even come up? Chat, did the landing rate come up? I'm not sure if it did. If that's the landing rate, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. You want to be anywhere between 2 degrees on the left or right side of the runway. That's considered acceptable. A little bit firm, though. Minus 125 at 1.22G, that don't make no sense.
Delta 774, hold position for now. Get a WestJet taxi in, and we'll see where
All
we
right,
go.
we're looking for Charlie.
Bye-bye. Which gate are you taking, WestJet 374?
Stand by for 374. We'll take gate 18 if possible. Gate 18 if possible. WestJet 374.
374, if you can turn left on West Taxi Lane and join the East Taxi Lane past gate 22 will be okay, thank you.
All right, join the west lane and then over to the east lane, gate 22, WestJet 37.
Delta 774, pushback is approved.
All right,
Approved, Delta
we got
774,
gate
thanks.
22.
Center Rouge 1568 to 25.
Rouge 1568, roger. At 3,000 feet, turn left direct, erratic.
Beautiful.
And climb to flight level 350.
Direct Rabbit after 3,000 and flight level 350.
There's gate
Rouge
22.
1636, call me airborne, wind 2907, clear for takeoff runway 248.
A little bit busy here in Ottawa. I like that. Everybody's showing Ottawa some love. Roman Designs, Macdonald-Cartier, ladies and gents. It's really good scenery. Highly recommend.
But be advised, the Delta on your right is been cleared to push from gate 24.
Yeah, we got him over there, WestJet 374. Market break on. Let's get these APU gens on. APU bleed coming on. Shut her down. This guy coming off. Packs. Get those guys off. Electric pumps. Probe heats. Pretty much ready to go here. Let's come down here. We'll connect our chocks and then we'll request the GPU.
Rouge 1636, roger. 3000, proceed direct France, climb flight level 230.
Make sure that's connecting.
3000 direct France, then climb 237.
Not a bad little flight.
230.
Sergio, we have landed in Ottawa.
0, Rouge 1636.
We have landed in Ottawa.
Air Canada 414. Vector
Alright,
for the
AQ
ILS
coming
24
off.
left, turn right heading 150, descend to 3,000 feet.
Start shutting her down.
Turning right heading 150.
And request deboarding.
The boarding
Just make sure 3,000.
APM Air Canada 414.
Beautiful. All right, ladies and gents, we're going to deboard. You guys know the drill. And I'm going to run upstairs quickly. I'll be right back. And then we'll get back on our second leg over to... back to Toronto. Give me like 10 minutes and we'll get going. Catch y'all in a bit.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Air Canada 414, turn right heading 210 for the intercept. The ILS approach runway 24 left.
Turn right heading 210, intercepting the ILS approach runway 24 left, Air Canada 414.
November 6 Julian, we are clear to proceed to control zone for Mirabel, correct?
You're still outside the control zone.
Reliable 3775, but 2,400, it's coming up on that.
Second the constant?
Reliable 3775.
Reliable 3775, squawk ident.
Ident, reliable 3775.
Available 3775, identify 15,000 feet, consider descend 1,000. It is Echo, expect the ILS approach to 4 left.
That's 11,000, expect 24 left, reliable 3725.
Rouge 1636, you'll be leaving my airspace to the south. Boston is offline. Unicom 1228, have a good flight.
Going Intercom Rouge 1636, thank you.
What's the next destination? We're going back to Toronto. Getting into sim flying? Awesome, man. It's a very expensive hobby, but I'm sure you'll be fine. The G6 is bugged, yes. There's definitely, there was an update about a week and a half ago to fix the pink textures on the Martians. So still another issue. Aviation 101, what's going on, bro?
To Cancun via the Montreal 40
Appreciate everybody stopping in. We've already picked up 20 subs on the afternoon. I appreciate everybody. Guys, let me know if the YouTube is lagging. It's showing poor connection on one of the live streams. I don't think that's the case, though. We're going back to Toronto. Going back to Toronto. Once he's done deboarding, we'll get all figured out and situated and get going back out. All right, Carlos. And by the way, I think we got a couple people flying with us. Flight Simmers here, as well as who else was flying? Universe, right? Your Jazz 767. What are you flying? Are you in the RJ?
Montreal Center, WestJet 576, requesting IFR ground.
There's no lagging? Awesome, okay.
WestJet 576, clear to Toronto Pearson, Ottawa 4 departure, flight plan route, depart runway 25, squawk 0344.
Squawk 0324, department 25, with the Ottawa 4 departure.
Yes, squawk 0344, readback is correct, push and start to discussion, reserve taxi. You say Juliet Lima, winds 240 till runway 24.
Montreal Center is Jazz 767 requesting IFR to Montreal.
I got my stick and trod, so that's started some subscriptions on like nav charts and GSX. What else would you recommend for flying the 73800? Yes, you need Navigraph, 100%. 100%, that's key. I mean, it depends. I don't know. What kind of setup do you have? Like, what kind of PC setup do you have? Or are you on Xbox? Well, actually, no. You're technically on PC if you have GSX. Rex Atmos is a pretty good little add-on. You know, anything else that you need, I mean, other than scenery, that's really about it. Also, highly recommend getting scenery only when it's on sale. You know, there's a couple sites right now that have scenery on sale. I think Contrail's one of them.
767 reback correct, push and start to
Alright, I think boarding is complete. 7 more passengers. So.
Ready for taxi, 767.
Delta 774, come airborne with 27010 to take off from way 25.
All airborne, clear for takeoff from way 25, Delta 774.
Let's get our sounds up here.
Get off from 14, taxi Alpha 2, Alpha Mike, by gate number 6.
Alright, let's go ahead and request boarding.
Boarding requested.
And we'll come down here and we'll load up our second flight. We're WestJet 375, service back to Toronto. All up Montreal Center. Montreal Center, hello, WestJet 375 with uniform, request IFR to Toronto.
WestJet 375 to Toronto, Ottawa 4 departure, flight plan route, departure way 25, squawk 0323.
Clear to Toronto via the Ottawa 4, flight plan route. We'll expect runway 25 for departure, squawk 0323, WestJet 375.
WestJet 375, ready back correct, push and start to discretion, reserve taxi.
Push to start our discretion. We'll call when ready for taxi for WestJet 375.
Reliable 3775, distance
so you do
4,000 feet.
That's how you do it. Scenery on sale is a good tip, 100%. Scenery is very expensive, so as long as you get it on sale, you're winning. Every time. You're winning every time. All right, let's come down to the box here. Let's get things ready to rock and roll here. Index, pause. We are in Ottawa.
68 Juliet Lima, you know where you're going on the airport?
We're at gate 22. I don't know if it's going to show. No. Ottawa back to Toronto. We
68 Juliet Lima, the FBOs are on India, Close to
Set
Echo, so
375.
just
Let's get going.
get on to taxiway Bravo.
I named an add-on Rex Atmos,
Bravo, Juliet,
R-E-X
and then
It's sort of like
at the
a
intersection
weather,
of Echo,
not a
just
weather
make a right
enhancement,
turn
but
and the FBOs are there.
atmosphere enhancement pack. It's relatively inexpensive. Have you ever tried X-Plane? No. No. Leaving you behind? I'm not leaving you behind. You're joining us, right?
Yeah, no,
We're here. How long do you need?
Montreal,
No,
Toronto,
the-
Delta 774.
What runway we're landing on?
2.5,
23.
climbing 5,000.
Aircraft's currently landing runway 23 in Toronto.
Delta 774, Roger. Turn right, direct Oligo and climb flight level 23.
Ottawa 4, runway 25, execute,
Right turn direct,
arrival.
Oligo, climb 340, Delta 774.
What do we get? We got the
230
Liba
for now,
9.
just in case Toronto comes online.
The
Climb
Super
230,
transition,
Delta
and we'll plan the
774.
LS-23 approach coming in. I don't know. Did we get it from Nudik? Did we take it from Nudik?
Ouais, vous pouvez refouler à l'ouest, rouge 182.
I think we do take it in from Nudik, yes. Execute. Radar vectors to Nudik, I like that. Still getting an error on YouTube. Hopefully the stream's going smooth. All good, all good. I'm not pushing back, I'm just setting the aircraft up. We got lots of time. And uniform is not current anymore. It is Victor.
14 flight.
And flight level 220, that's what we're climbing up to. I wonder if it's just super windy. Every time I fly this route in the Airbus, we're always climbing up to like flight level 320 or something. Performance tool. Runway 25. Flaps 5, takeoff rating 42, 43, 48. Cell of 47. $5.71. 42, 44, 48. I'll take that.
Reliable 3775, Vector for the ILS-24.
Can you do a long haul flight one day, something like JFK to Munich?
330,
Long hauls aren't really in my schedule, I'll be honest with you. Like, those long hauls. I mean, we could probably do them. I'll have to consider something, only because I'd like to get into doing long hauls on stream. It's just very tough for me to do. Very tough. What are we climbing up to? Runway 25. Jet aircraft maintain 5,000.
Heading trying to call me.
251.
I only hear no voice, only a carrier sound.
Victor is current. So, Victor's current. We have altimeter 2970. 2970.
Level 3775
We're
to 2
squawking
left, turn heading
0323.
270, TILS approach runway 24 left.
0323 is in. Beautiful. 22,000.
Canada 23 AV Montreal, good afternoon, squawk 0306.
Landing out 600. Alright, hopefully we don't break the aircraft this time. The last time we tried to depart yesterday on a turnaround, we had issues with our fuel switches for whatever reason, making the throttles go up. Very strange issues. But we'll figure it out.
Canada 23 AV, we are radar 95, level 220, could you descend 8,000, it is Echo, expect the ILS approach to 4 left. Rouge 1568, leaving my space to the east, Boston is offline, Unicom 1228.
Half of the flights, it spends climbing, just like when I fly from Jacksonville to Miami, you're only in the air for 37 minutes. And you're descending, true. What do you do if SU-27 comes to say hello?
Reliable 3775, wind in Montreal 2907, clear to runway 24 left.
Those Russian jets? I think that's a Russian jet, or is that the Chinese one? I can't remember, to be honest. Man, I got to work, but this just calls me to go do a little flight. Buddy, go and fly. Work is important. What is not that important? If you bleed on, let's go ahead and switch off the ground power. Come down here. Come over here. Come over here. Release that bad boy. And remove the chocks. $51. There we go. There we go, ladies and gents. And again, I appreciate everybody hanging out with me today on Canada Day. A couple short little flights here. A little bit of a busy afternoon for me, so this is kind of all we got in the tank here. You know what I'm saying? But definitely going to be a good one. We'll make the best of it.
Delta 774,
the GSX.
you can...
Prepare for push.
Switch to Unicom, Toronto is offline. Unicom 128, have a good flight.
Close up all the doors.
22 Delta 774, connect.
If you guys haven't done so, drop a like for me. Double tap that screen. I don't know how many likes. We were at 25 likes. We got 36 people in here. 27 likes now. Jetways are a little bit broken. I wonder why. I wonder why those jetways are like that. Does it have to do with GSX? I think it does. Slightly broken.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
It's not that it doesn't reach. You can see that these jetways are split. I think this is a scenery issue because these ones are connected. I really don't remember
United 909,
if that's just how it is. There was an update for the pink textures. I don't know if this is how the scenery is. Not all the jetways are like that. The pink textures, there was an update. GSX has been on a fucking... I don't know what the hell their problem's been lately, but... definitely something going on with GSX. Use autosave, quick edit pushback. It looks like we've parked here before.
Release parking brakes, please.
Oh no. Oh no. What's going on right now? Why are we jumping around?
WestJet 576.
What happened to my ground textures?
WestJet 576, push and start is approved. Call for taxi.
What the fuck is going on right now? Somebody explain to me what the fuck just happened. Montreal Center, we're going to have to log off. GSX flipped our airplane. We'll be back shortly.
Which call sign?
My apologies. This is WestJet 375.
Okay, I'll talk to you later. What the fuck just happened?
Oh, come on, man. What the fuck are we doing, man? Look at this shit, guys. What the what the fuck is this? Bro, I can't deal. It's 2 days in a row on a fucking return that the aircraft is just doing some shit. I think the panning from Chaseplane probably has some conflicting issues. That time I used an autosave pushback. I didn't normally go to the drone view, because remember we had some issues in Boston where I wouldn't go to the drone view first. So, I don't know. Anyways. Jesus Louises. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. We want to get this return out. That was pretty fucking funny. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty funny. Alright. What did we get? Jet. We got stand 22. Fuck. That's hilarious. Anyway, this is why Sunwing has sort of, what do they call what's the term when you go bankrupt? Your belly side up. We were literally belly side up right there. Literally. The controller in Montreal started laughing when I told him that your plane did a backflip. Dude. Oh, man. I'm so fucking tired of computers, man. I'm telling you. Is there a better pushback tool than GSX? Probably not, right? Probably not. So, fuck. We're here. Technically, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. All right. I have issues with, just before I hit ready to fly, I have issues with the PMDG aircraft when I restart my flight. I don't know if you guys ever see the yoke go sideways and you can't click anything in the cockpit. Please. Holy smoke. Look, our jetways are connected this time. Wow. All right. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh fucking boy. Give me a sec. Fuck me. I'll have this thing pushed back in like 5 minutes. I just got to reconnect to vPilot. Pre-file on network VATSIM. Jet 375. Bam bam. Coming, guys. I'm very sorry for those of you flying with me today. 28775, right? $28,775.
Bougeon 882, rappelez-moi l'envol, Évan 2907, autorisé à décoller, piste 2 Quadrant.
That was quick. All right. Let's go ahead and request clearance one more time. Montreal Center, hello once again. WestJet 375 with with Victor. Request IFR to Toronto.
The clearance is still the same, Squawk 0323.
All right, clearance the same, Squawk 0323, WestJet 375, thanks. All right.
Got 823, go to descend 3000 via slow car, you're clear for the ILS approach and wait for left.
Nothing to see, chat. Nothing to see. Okay? It's been great. It's been a fucking great time with the 7-3. I don't know what has been oh my god. Okay. WestJet Airways is the first time I've logged back on VATSIM and the controller told me the clearance is the same. It's the first time ever. Nice landing, very smooth. Literally, belly side up on the pushback. Literally. Has that ever happened to anybody, by the way? It's the first time that I've experienced that with GSX. I don't know what the fuck I need to do with GSX, but I gotta stop touching things in the cockpit is what I have to do. Alright. Clearance is still the same. Ottawa 4, runway 25. Execute in Toronto, the Amoeba 9. Took a transition, and ILS 23.
Air Canada 226, contactez Moncton maintenant sur 132.2, mon vol.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's get the rest of the aircraft sort of situated here. We'll be fine. GSX made me do a wheelie once. I've never had any issues. I mean, like I always say, I'm pretty spoiled when it comes to any sort of issues. You know, with the sim. Cell 48, flaps 5. All right. 38, 40, 45. All right.
Canada. Correction rouge 1882, reçu à travers 3000 pieds, procédez direct France, montez au niveau de vol 230.
À 3000 pieds, direct France, on monte niveau de vol 320, 230, rouge 1882.
145. 251 on the heading. Yeah, it's happening with the fly-by-wire 320 Neo way back. Again, I think it has something to do with Chaseplane. I'm willing to bet that. I'm willing to bet that. We'll be ready to push in a couple minutes here. 2970. Am I missing anything? I don't think I am. We're on the APU bleed, so we'll shut this guy down. Ground operations. Release. Remove your sim crash. Yo, CST, what's going on, bro? Let's get those guys on. I think we're good. This guy can come on. All right. AGSX.
You need to set parking brakes to request ground services.
Why we spawn in an aircraft with the parking brakes not connected? I don't. Prepare for push. Fucking hell. Fly signature. What's going on, bro? So I have an app for face tracking. Did you try this yet, or is it not recommended? Is it track IR? Head tracking, you mean? I'm the WestJet 7-3 to the left, about 2 planes over. I almost don't... you're still sitting there? I appreciate you. And push and start at our discretion, I believe. Montreal Center, WestJet 375, ready for push. We are at gate 22.
Jet 375, push and start to approve. Call for taxi.
Push and start approved, call for taxi, WestJet 375. All right.
WestJet 576, push
Don't
and
flip
start
us this
approved.
time,
Call
man.
for taxi.
GSX, come on. So like I said, quick edit pushback. You'll see it come up here. If you've pushed back from a specific gate at an airport that you've been to, it'll reuse its old pushback, its custom pushback. So what I'm going to do this time, instead of using that, I'm just going to go... I have to, for whatever reason, go to the drone view and then push back. Otherwise, those things happen. So if it happens one more time, calling it a day. 551 on the trims. Let's get that set as well. Again, I apologize for the delays, ladies and gents. A little bit out of my hands here. So we're gonna go quick edit, push back. Uh-oh. Okay. I think I fucked it up again. I like that. Look at that. It's already set.
Exiting from editing
Don't
mode.
flip.
Please wait.
Release parking
Okay,
brakes,
didn't flip.
please.
Fucking hell. Parking brake's coming off.
Commencing push. All engines clear.
All right.
Start at will.
Right engine. Continuous. It's called open track. I have track IR. I just don't use it. I think I'm missing the headpiece or something. I bought it a while ago. It sits on the hat, which I think is like stupid. You gotta get the one that sits on the headset. Finally, we're pushing back.
Rouge 1882, vous allez quitter mon espace au sud, Boston et Orling, changez Unicom 128, bon vol.
Unicom 128, bonne journée Air Canada. Rouge 1882.
Attention, aircraft Montreal will be stepping away for less than a minute.
Right, engine number 1. Let's get it going. I just got an app on my phone, and it connects with my PC via IP. It's €15. Looks like we got some storms coming in here. It's always lovely.
Please set parking brake.
Good shit. Is that Jazz still here? Universe, are you still here?
Joe's back.
Let's get the packs on.
Unlocking gear.
Flaps 5. Little brake RTO. It's gonna be a spicy departure. Spicy.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin.
She's a little bit gusty. Leaving the nation's capital.
Left is clear.
I'm still here, but my
Right
sim
is
crashed.
clear.
Oh, you did say that. You did say that. Sorry to hear. All right, we are pretty much ready for taxi here. Let me make sure we're good up here. We're pretty much good. Montreal Center, WestJet 375, ready for taxi. Hey, Carlos, what's going on, bro? Is he back?
WestJet 375, Roger. Taxi via East, taxi lane, Bravo, short 25.
Taxi to runway 25, East Lane, Bravo, and hold short at 25 for WestJet 375. I want to get a VR headset like the MetaQuest, but I'm not sure my PC is VR compatible. Isn't that big money?
WestJet 576, follow company aircraft, taxi East, taxi lane, Bravo, short 25.
Follow company, taxi lane, aircraft, hold short runway 25, WestJet 576.
Let's go. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Let's go.
Mise à part Québec, Montréal, bonjour, bon après-midi.
Happy Canada Day.
Confirmez, vous êtes stationné sur l'arme d'Air Canada?
All right. Left. Right.
Ok, stand by. Je vais vérifier si votre route est bonne.
I got family that live in Quebec, in Montreal. My dad's niece and nephew live there.
Good, I-23,
We don't talk to them.
Roger, taxi.
A little bit distant.
US 780.
You know, the last time I seen both of them
taxi,
was when
Via
their mom,
Alpha,
my aunt,
Alpha
passed
4,
away. I think
North
it was in
Ram, transition South Ram and back
16,
to South Ram to
15,
get
can't
51.
remember.
Yeah, you can taxi
2016.
between the karaoke and the main terminal.
One of them was my cousin Jimmy. Probably shouldn't talk about it, but career criminal himself, like my dad. They kind of followed the same path. And he was escorted. At the time, he was doing time in the Quebec prison system. I don't know what it is over there, but he was doing federal time for a bank robbery. He was doing 9 years. They actually allowed him to go see his mom, so they escorted him. I think he was in Laval or something. To Stratford. The funeral was, and he was able to come out. It's pretty weird, you know, seeing your cousin in an orange suit in shackles. MetaQuest 3 is about $5.
Yeah, affirmative. Yeah, so, North Ramp and left turn to the South Ramp and go back on South Ramp to join Gate 51. OK. Déjà pas à Québec, merci de votre patience.
Flight's about 40 minutes long, ladies and gents, so relatively short flight.
Gauche, affiché code 0375. Déjà pas à Québec, la lecture est vérifiée, rappelez prêt à circuler. Canada, Canada just called me a few minutes ago. Second, your call sign, your position, please.
There, Canada 466, just passing Agna, flight level 230.
Oh, Universe, were you still coming? Oh, well, shit, bro. Wasn't sure if you were still coming. Kind of running out of time as well.
466, squawk 0347.
0347, Air Canada 466.
That definitely wouldn't happen here in America.
466, identified flight level 230. When ready to send 8,000.
Especially if you're a convicted bank robber.
This is Victor in Ottawa. Expect another approach runway 25.
When ready to send 8,000, expect RNAV runway 25 with information.
We're going to be in the PMDG 73.
And just confirm you want the Yankee or the Zulu.
Hey, Scroon, love from Latvia. What's going on, man? We should stop, no?
Roger.
Montreal Center, WestJet 375, holding short 25 on route.
WestJet 375, call me airborne with 270 at 10, clear for takeoff runway 25.
Call airborne, clear for takeoff 25 at WestJet 37. Let's go.
Montreal Center, this is Bangladesh 305, checking in at up altitude 400, next waypoint is Hill Road.
Confirm to Bravo, Charlie 305.
Try to get full length there.
Affirm, Bravo, Charlie.
Sure you don't want to do it in the Antonov? I don't know how to fly it.
Bravo, Charlie 305 is squawk ident.
Unfortunately.
Bravo, Charlie 305, radar, identified level 400, welcome.
Well, ladies and gents, we are clear for takeoff.
Resume as false copies, Bangladesh 305, happy Canada Day from all the...
Let's go, throttle's going up.
Thanks.
And Toga. Not wasting no time.
Montreal Center, hello, Jazz 767 is back. The same crash, but the departure is still the same.
Oh, that sounds like there's Universe.
Yeah, with the code of
Maybe not.
0364.
Roger, still the same with the code 0364.
Roger, 576, line up and wait, runway 25.
They're going up.
Roger, 576, line up and wait, runway 25.
Gusty.
Centre de Montréal, bonsoir, Québec Air 427. On est à 10 000 nautiques au sud de Peaburg sur le Carter 5. On passe niveau de vol 220 en descente.
Roger.
Québec Air 427, bon après-midi, Fichida.
Montreal Center, WestJet 375. We are 2,000, climbing 5,000 runway.
Québec Air 427, dans le radar à travers niveau 210, continue de descendre 8
Did I step on him?
les TIS et Echo anticiper la prochaine S de 4 gauche.
8000 pieds, on a Echo à bord et on voudrait avoir la visuelle de 4 gauche si possible, Québec Air 427.
Roger.
Last
Roger,
one.
375, turn right direct to here, climb flight level 230 for now.
Right turn to Kier, flight level 230, WestJet 375.
And 375, confirm speed and decline.
We are doing 210 at the moment, WestJet 375.
You understood 210?
210, WestJet 375.
Okay. Jet 576, call me airborne. Wind 270 at 10, cliff takeoff way 25.
Speed intervention, let's go. Get me up. Let's go. All right, we're climbing. I don't know if he wants us at speed 210 in the climb. To be honest, I'm not sure. But we're gonna go autopilot. Bring you guys back upstairs. I'm not sure what he asked. I could be wrong there. I think he asked 210 in the climb, but we're good. We're gonna be out of this airspace anyways.
Jet 576, you're not supposed to turn until advised. You're supposed to stay runway waiting, sir.
Light simmer.
My bad, turn stay runway heading.
No, continue direct Takir now and climb flight level 230 and speed 250 in the climb until advised.
Alright, we'll stay on the waypoint and climb 250, correct?
Direct Takir, flight level 230, speed 250 less in the climb.
Beautiful. Now, I don't think he's got us up to 230. Oh, yeah, 30,000 we have planned. 30,000 feet. What the fuck did I put in here, though?
Air Portugal 22,
That's my fault.
43 uniform, Montreal, good afternoon, Squawk Ident.
The new flight plan that I made put us at 330. Oh, well. Chalked. We're chalked, ladies and gents.
Air Portugal 243,
ATC's very tired. Sounds tired.
Flight level 380, welcome.
No, I think he's good. Probably too much partying last night. It is a national holiday. Or, sorry, a statutory holiday here in Canada. So...
Jazz 767 ready for taxi.
Someone is in trouble, not me.
Jazz 767,
Flight simmer.
Roger, taxi via
Flight
the
simmer was in
apron.
trouble. 100%.
Bravo. For runway 25, advise leaving short.
Taxi on to apron, onto Bravo, and we'll advise holding short on 25, 767.
We're jet 375, you can change Intercom 1228, Toronto is offline. Climb at your discretion, have a good flight.
Over to Unicom 22-8, WestJet 375, Happy Canada. Alright. I'm using, not the old Sibri flight plan that I filed, but the one that I filed when I restarted. So we're going to go up to 300. What is holiday about? It's Canada Day today. You weren't on runway heading? Yeah, we all heard that one, buddy. We all heard that one. It's always good, flight simmer. I got to read back and see what he said to me as well. But if you're looking at the Ottawa 4, if you're watching the stream, this is what you got to follow anytime you're departing out of any runway on the departure. Runway 25 says climb heading 251 or is assigned for vectors to assign maintain 5,000 for a jet aircraft. So unless they tell you on the runway at, let's say, you're clear for takeoff 1,000 feet, you know, direct to Kurt, then you're staying runway heading. I'm sure you probably know this. You fly on VATSIM. So. What I need to do is I need to hear what he asked me. Oops. Because I'm curious to hear what the fuck he was asking. I don't know. I always replay back my live streams, just, you know, make sure, you know, and see what kind of mistakes I may have made. But he asked me about my what speed on the climb was I doing, and I said 210. But his French Canadian accent was a little bit too thick for me, and I didn't really understand what he was asking. No, you're at 22.8, 122.8. That's Unicom. Top of descent's coming up real fast, so let's start setting things up here. Okay, gotta go for the night. We got monkeys trying to steal bread again. Shit, life of living in remote parts of Africa. Hey, damn, monkeys. What kind of monkeys are they, by the way, before you go to bed? Don't mind me asking. The wind's 250 at 13 coming into Toronto. 2980 is the altimeter. Set that up. We'll do in the ILS 23, so minimum's 808. And 11.5 for the ILS. So we'll flip this guy. 11.5. We'll flick that guy over. And we're not going to have any ETC coming into Toronto. So we'll kind of just do a little vectoring of ourselves. Flip that guy in there. Flip that guy in there. Beautiful. 237. That's what we gon' do. That's what we gon' do. Beautiful. Good stuff. Good stuff. You're new to Microsoft Flight Sim? Hey, I appreciate you. Let me see if I can pronounce your name. Aravindan? Sridhar? Sridhar? Appreciate you stopping in, man. Welcome. Carlos, gotta put your son to bed? Ah, and then you said you gotta go. I'm sorry, I missed that message. Again, ladies and gents, if you haven't done so, smash down that thumbs up button for me. Double tap the screen, whatever you gotta do to help the channel out. I'd greatly appreciate that. We are at 37 likes in the live stream, ladies and gents. We are only 13 away from our like goal of 50. Steadily, you know, we've been hitting 50 likes on our vertical streams. Thank you to everybody. Bang on with the name. Appreciate you, man. Domino's, hello, hi. I always want to know if you are all real pilots or not. So many people play the simulator. They know a lot. I'm not a real world pilot. I'm just a flight sim enthusiast, I guess you would call it. Very easy to learn. You got to understand, though, you know, what we do over here at Flight Sim Gaming, we don't necessarily fly real-world procedures. Like, there's things that you got to do as soon as you get in the aircraft in a cold and dark state, which cold and dark state means you walk into the aircraft, everything's turned off. You know, once you get it fired up, there's buttons and stuff you got to press, you know, make sure everything's kind of working before your flight. And that we don't do. I don't really know how to do some of those things. Pretty much just learned from watching people fly, man. That's about it. That's really about it. Clipping and dipping, we're not taking her down, buddy. We will be. Technically, we will be taking her down in about 35 miles. We are planning the ILS-23 approach coming back into Toronto. So we'll descend at a 3-degree flight path angle down to 3,000 feet. And then we'll safely land her in Toronto, if that's what you meant. As long as that's what you meant. And if you're just tuning in, about 30 minutes ago we had some technical difficulties pushing back at stand 22 in Ottawa. We, just like the company that you see here, Sunwing, they went belly side up. We literally went belly side up to push it back from the gate. I'm probably going to make a short out of that because I think that's fucking hilarious, but fuck. I don't know, we're 2 streams in a row, ladies and gents, with the PMDG aircraft in a turnaround state where we've had issues. What do I make of that Dreamliner crash, the Air India one? I mean, no idea, man, no idea. I'm not a real-world pilot. I don't think... I'm not even an investigator. I don't think I have the right to kind of speculate on what happened. Understanding aviation a little bit, I can see it's pretty obvious that the airplane lost thrust. They lost both engines somehow. What happened to the engines, I don't know. But what I can comment on, I can say they've lost both engines. Whatever happened after that, you know, it was in God's hands. You know what I'm saying? It was in God's hands. So, rest in peace to all the victims of that terrible crash. And, you know, for the one guy that survived, wish him nothing but a speedy recovery, you know what I mean? And just got to pray for all of the victims' families. It's pretty sad. We had, I think, a couple people from Canada, one locally from where I am. She was a dentist. She was on that flight coming back home. So, it sucks, man. It sucks. All right, we are going to be descending on the Amoeba 9. I think we're going to go down to 8,000 feet. That's what we're going to do. VNAV will take its course. The one guy who survived the crash better believe in God. You ain't believing in God after that. What, let me tell you. Allegedly jumped out of the airplane. Nobody was there, we don't know, but it doesn't matter. Right? If that's the story, buddy, you were born to be alive. That's all I gotta say. He did lose his brother. He did lose his brother. Very tough situation. You know, that crash, the mid-air crash in Washington. You know, the CRJ that flipped in Toronto. I mean, the crash in Japan. Wait, South Korea, I believe it was. Was it Jeju? You're in the thunderstorm now, Sean? Is it bumpy? But yeah, you know, sort of tough situation. It's going to take a few years before any investigation comes out. You know, if you think about it, we still have that one flight in Korea that crashed with no landing gear. You got to wait for that investigation. You got to wait for the one in Washington, right? Probably the CRJ in Toronto before Air India's investigation comes out. Plus, don't forget the one in Azerbaijan. Was it Azerbaijan? I forget where it was an E-Jets. It was an E-190 that went down. Allegedly shot down by the Russian military. Allegedly. That's why you sit in the back, so you got the longest time left. Depends on the situation. You know? Depends on the situation. Depends if the accident happens nose first or not, but yeah, man, these things do happen, unfortunately. This is life. This is all part of life. You know? This is all part of life. It landed at 1,100 feet per minute. I mean, there's other factors involved too, right? Crosswinds, icy runways. Was there some type of wake turbulence? Who knows, right? Yeah, go explore, buddy. Go explore. Riker does stuff. What's going on, man? Alright, we're descending. We're descending. What is the CTAF in Toronto again? 18-0? 18-7. Plan that as well. (18-7) is in. We're on Unicam. Doing it. Let's try to make for a better landing. I don't know if Geese is going to pop up. I'm going to close it. And I'm going to reopen it. I don't know why it didn't come up the last time, but... Universe, you finally made it out? Sorry, bro. I'm fucking sorry. A little bit of a time constraint for me today, Universe. I'm sorry. We are going live tomorrow. We're going to be in Africa. We're going to go check out our buddy in the vertical chat, Carlos. They will definitely look into the pilot's training background. Was he certified to fly that aircraft to begin with? Which one? Which one? Most likely was. I was actually just asked that question, Riker. I don't know, but what I can say is it appears from the videos that both engines lost thrust, and whatever happened after that was in God's hands. Chris says, at what point does the level on spin up from takeoff runway altitude indicator roll over in flight remaining level around the curvature? No idea. No idea. Your game did crash on final. The Dreamliner, you're talking about the Air India one? Probably. But I don't think Air India had any certification issues from my understanding. That was a PIA issue. PIA, Pakistan Airlines, or Pakistan International Airlines, whatever it's called. They had pilots operating transatlantic flights without a license, flying 777s. And then they were banned from flying in European airspace and North American airspace. Then they got recertified, and they were able to do it again. System's a little bit old there, Mr. Sridhar. I mean, I don't know if the frame gen mod would work with the 1660 Ti, but you definitely need an upgrade there, buddy. 100%. I'm running high-end graphics or high-end presets in the sim. 1440p monitor, RTX 3080, and I would say on average, I mean, cruising altitude, we're showing almost 100 FPS, but typically I'll see about, I don't know, 60? No idea. No idea. And the other thing with PIA too, so not only do they have issues with their pilots being certified to fly, here in Toronto, there was a big case of the stewardess from PIA not returning back for work. They were seeking asylum here in Canada. That's how they were doing it. Dave, what's going on, man? Kind of messed up if you think about it, but you know what? It's what it is. Is what it is. Pretty ballsy to do that, though. Imagine doing all that training. You know, you're working for PIA. You have no idea what routes you're going to be doing. Right? You want to come to Canada. You somehow get on that route. And then you don't return to work. You seek asylum in that country. That's fucking ballsy. Universe crashed again? Fuck. Something's going on with your system, buddy. It's a little disappointing. Slightly disappointing. Oh, look at that. We got Toronto Center online, ladies and gents. Toronto Center is online. You guys remember what gate I pushed back from? All right, Toronto Center online, so 25775. I'll just tune to him.
And runway 24 right.
Clear to land runway 24 right, Canada 264.
And Air Canada 264, squawk code for you when you're able, 6465.
If they did that here, ICE would be out looking for them. Yep.
264, thanks.
Planes just bounce off in MSFS if you crash. Yes, they do. They just bounce off. There's Toronto Center right now, 25775. Toronto Center, hello, WestJet 375. We are flight level 190 descending on the Amoeba 9.
Okay, correction, WestJet 375, Toronto Center, hello, information kilo current, altimeter is 2979er. You can expect runway 24 left, descend to 7,000.
2979, we'll expect 24 left, down to 7,000, WestJet 375.
Toronto Center, hello, WestJet 576, current altitude 22,000. We're descending right now to Amoeba. And, yeah.
WestJet 576 Toronto Center, hello, information Kilo, altimeter is 2979, descend 7000, expect 24 left.
Descend 7000, expect 24 left for arrival.
All right, down to
Hello,
7,000.
Toronto Center. This is Air
think-
Canada 1867 at flight level 370.
Air Canada 1867 Toronto, squawk code 3331.
Guys, give me 1 second.
Squawk 3331. Air Canada 1867.
Air Canada 115, we're at Toronto looking to pick up a clearance to Vancouver.
Air Canada 115, expect PDC.
Toronto Center, American 234, we are taxiing to runway 23.
American 234 Toronto, squawk code 5255.
5255.
Just setting everything back up here. 111905.
Canada 1867, you're identified to flight level 370, welcome.
The final approach course 237. What's our minimum? 747.
Air Canada 264, you got it right, 2464.
We always get a different runway every time.
Alright, just making sure. Thanks, Air Canada 264.
Every time. I think we're good. We're gonna leave it at that.
Air Canada 613, we're in control, or you want to do it?
I had 2 at 10, Air Canada 115.
We're ready to push. Ramp uncontrolled, or is that...
Just gonna hang out?
Yeah, I just need a validation of your PDC, so I just need to add the identifier, which are the last 3 characters in the message.
All right, I get a little bit of ATC out here. Happy
I'm
Canada
sorry.
Day, you know? Planes just bounce off in Microsoft if you crash. Oh, I already read that. Sorry. Yes, there's no crash physics.
Sorry, near the end, they contact ATC with identifier and then give you a string of numbers and letters.
Oh, sorry. 237 Mike.
Canada 115, read back correct, pushes at your discretion, advise ready for taxi.
We'll do 115.
American 234, line up, runway 23.
I don't know. Every landing I do in Toronto is never good.
Flare 640, welcome to Toronto, left when able, left hotel, where you parking?
Left when able, left hotel, parking at the Alpha Gate from the very north end today for the satellite for 640.
Roger.
Beautiful. We're looking good.
WestJet 375, proceed direct Lisdu, descend 4000.
Direct Lisdu down to 4,000, WestJet 375.
Air Canada 613, flight level 380.
Canada 613, Toronto Center, hello? American 234, wind 2.
We go.
Correction,
Direct
280, 13 gusting 18, clear takeoff runway 23.
All right, sorry, a little bit all over the place there because they changed my runways.
640, you can taxi the hotel,
220 at
Bravo,
Lipix,
and Alpha Tango to the ramp.
we don't have to worry.
15
Cetra.
right and 15 left.
Hotel Bravo, Alpha Tango to the left, crossing runways 15 right, 15 left for Flare 640. Thanks.
Uh-oh. Lizdu's on the ILS. God damn. Alright.
Toronto Control, good day, American 457 heavy flight to Boris 371 inbound first. Okay, we're block 370 to 3990.
Speed brakes coming out.
American 457, Toronto squawk ident.
William, what's going on, man? Appreciate you stopping in. Speed brakes out, full force.
Toronto Center number 8213 Mike, review climbing for 12,400.
Number 8213 Mike, Toronto Center, hello, you're identified 13,000, proceed direct ASA, climb flight level 330.
Direct APA, November 8213 Mike.
You having a BD? What's that? A bad day? That's not good.
American 457 Heavy, Toronto Center, squawk ident. American 234, you're identified 1,200, climb flight level 370.
Climb 370.
10,000 feet, landing lights coming
American
on.
457, you're identified flight level 372, and just to confirm you said you would like 390.
More block 370 to 390 to our vertical speed control issue is American 457 Heavy.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. Say again.
More block 370 to 390 to our vertical speed control issue is American 457 Heavy.
Didn't hear anything that he said.
American 457 Roger, I'll block altitude 370 to 390 is approved.
370 to 390 approved. American 457 Heavy, thanks.
American 234, turn left direct, seek it on course.
It's been going on for 3 days now. Drink water. One thing that works for me with migraines is if I put pressure on my temples. I don't do it like this. I normally do it like
thanks
this.
for that. Right
Head it
turn,
goes away.
Charlie, where are you parking?
On the line.
Right to Charlie, we're looking for it.
If your sim is constantly crashing, the first thing to do is look in your community folder and see if there's any add-ons.
Canada
Yep.
264 Roger,
Facts.
you can taxi Charlie Alpha and Alpha Kilo to the ramp. Have a good one.
Facts.
Toronto Center, good day. November 8283 Sierra at Billy Bishop Airport on hold for short runway, Delta runway 25. Request before clearance 29 is filed.
And November 8283 Sierra.
All right, we're going to go down to
Center.
210.
Roger, you're number one.
And I just need to confirm
1195
on that ILS. ILS 24 left. 1195 for 24 left. Yeah, we're good.
November 8283 Sierra, clearance when ready.
Clear to first runway, November 8283 Sierra.
And November 8283 Sierra, you're cleared to your destination Charlie Yankee Delta Papa Airport by the Bonnet 7 departure, IPTOS transition, flight plan route.
We're flying the PMDG 737-800.
Squawk code 0246.
And in the Sunwing livery to make it even better.
November 8283 Sierra, clear to 9 as filed. Bonnet 7 is our departure, transition across. And runway 26 is in use, Spock 0246.
8283 Sierra, read back correct, information Juliet, report ready to go.
There was the scenery for 2020 that I did not realize was not able to be used in 24. So anytime I tried to land at that airport, it would crash desktop every time. It's a good practice to just put wherever you're flying, just put that in the community folder.
November 8213 Mike, Cleveland Center.
I'm doing good, man.
Service
How you doing, Williams?
change en route frequency. Have a good flight.
Afternoon, Charles Center, Canada 782 with you descending on the Nuber 6 through flight level 310.
Canada 782 Toronto Center, hello. Information Kilo, runway 24 left, descend flight level 240.
Yeah, we have Kilo, descend flight level 230.
It's getting busy in Toronto. Love it.
Left, Air Canada.
Busy in Toronto's always good.
November 8283 Sierra on departure, turn left heading 180, climb 3000.
Little stutter there.
200, 11 gusting 16, clear for takeoff, runway 26.
Clear for takeoff runway 26. After departure, we'll climb to 3,000 feet. Is that right? And head in 180.
Did you?
November 8283.
Very cool, man.
Gotcha. November 8213 Mike, surveillance service terminates, change en route frequency.
Well,
Have a
10
good
miles
flight.
out from Lisdu. We want to get down to about 210 on the speed.
November 8213 Mike.
Toronto Center, Canada 115 at Pearson, ready to taxi. We're just short of Alpha Lima.
Canada 115, runway 23, altimeter is 2979, taxi Alpha Hotel.
Alpha Hotel for runway 23, 115.
Russia 375 on your present heading, you cleared the ILS 24 left approach.
Flight present heading cleared the ILS 24 left approach, WestJet 375. We are going Port Elizabeth over to Durban.
Air Canada 613, when ready, descend flight level 240, runway 24 left.
When ready, descend flight level 240 and runway 24
We're going to go down
left,
to 3,000 feet.
613.
I'll probably post the live stream sometime tomorrow morning. Just because a little bit busy tonight. So we'll make sure to get that out. And, you know, if I'm able to get it out tonight, I will. But probably tomorrow morning before 8 p.m. Eastern. You should see the stream live. But yeah, Port Elizabeth over to Durban. That's what we're doing.
Canada 782, descend 1000, Toronto altimeter is 2979.
Descend 11,000, Air Canada 782.
November 8283 Sierra, you're identified through 1,000 feet, climb flight level 390.
Climb at the flight level.
Well, why we're speeding up?
November 8283 Sierra.
Brakes out. Speed brakes out. 15 miles. There's the glide slope. Let's go ahead. Arm the approach. I should probably put 4,000. There. We'll just leave it 4,000. That's fine. Beautiful. I've never been to Durban in the sim. Is there decent scenery? Yes. Gaffer simulations. Yeah. We're flying from Ottawa to Toronto.
Good morning, Toronto Center, and happy Canada Day. This is Bangladesh 305, checking in flight level 400, just 1 mile from turning.
Bangladesh 305.
We're going to start descending vertical speed.
Good afternoon, a happy Canada Day to you as well. Welcome.
500 feet per minute. Fuck it.
Russia 375, wind 280, gust 18, clear to land, runway 24 left.
Clear to land, runway 24 left, WestJet 375.
WestJet 576, descend 5,000 on present heading, cleared ILS 24 left approach.
Clear ILS 24 left,
Alright, flaps 1.
Number 8283 Sierra, clear
190 on the
bomber.
speed.
Clear direct.
Ground spoilers out.
November 8283 Sierra.
American 234, surveillance service terminated,
170
change en route,
on
have a
the
good flight.
speed. How long did you get used to all the controls? How long did it take? Not too long.
American 234, surveillance service terminates, change en route, have a good flight.
Or clear to land. So
Toronto
that
Center,
means
this is Bangladesh 305. Do you have a squawk and a flight level for us, or should we just maintain our own navigation?
Bangladesh 305, yeah, I have you identified on a code of
Flaps 5.
4721, and I'm showing you a flight level 400.
They're coming down.
Unless you'd like something different.
Negative, since you have...
The only airports I have in Africa are Cape Town and
that should
Joburg
be
and
good.
Nairobi.
Thank you so much.
Gaffer simulations, it's not bad. It's not the best in the world, but it's not bad. Alright, we're going to keep 170 until 5. Normally, it's about 170 till Curix when you're landing it on VATSIM here.
November 8283
Laps
Sierra,
15.
can you please say...
And 147 plus 5. The only I already read that one. How's the glide slope calculated? Is it a right angle measurement? No idea, man.
Echo Tango.
No idea.
Clear direct, Beaumet, November 8283 Sierra.
No idea. Alright, 153. Flaps 30. Flaps 30 indicated. Alright, we are geared down 3 green. Flaps 30 indicated. We are clear to land. All of our lights are on. Ready to rock and roll here, ladies and gents. No whammies, no whammies. Uh-oh. There we go. Wing Wonders, welcome back.
West 576, number 2, following company 3 mile
1,000 feet, I'll take the controls.
13, gusting 18, cleared to land, runway 24 left.
Just 1,000 feet.
1,000.
1,000 checked.
Canada 613, descend 7,000, Toronto altimeter is 2979.
Descend 7,000 and altimeter 29.
Oh yeah, she's gusting.
Canada 613.
Bangladesh 305, when ready, descend flight level 240.
Is that BIM and air?
Kilo. You can expect runway 23.
With hazy coming over top of the city here. 2 whites, 2 reds all the way down.
57, when ready, descend flight level 280. You can expect 24 left.
Oh, yeah,
Descend flight level 240 when ready. Expect runway 24 left. Copy.
Trauma Center, good afternoon. Air Canada 588
Continue.
Heavy.
Oh no, that's approaching minimum, sorry.
From the west, 6 miles from B-Bar.
Continue.
Canada 588, Toronto, squawk code 3512.
100.
Alright, 3512 for Canada 588.
40.
Canada 782, descend to 8,000.
10.
Send 8,000, Air Canada 782.
Canada 588, you're identified
Oh yeah,
flight level
smash her down.
390. You can expect 24
First green.
left, when ready, descend flight level 240.
Flight 24 left, descend 240.
Those came flying down there.
When ready, Air Canada 588.
Manual braking. No, not take
Bangladesh
this one.
305 Toronto, when ready, descend flight level 240. You can expect runway 23.
All the way to the end.
Air Canada 115, wind 280 at 13.18, cleared to takeoff, runway 23.
Clear for takeoff, 23115.
That looked like a smasher.
WestJet 375, welcome to Toronto, right when able, cross 24 right, join Delta, safe park.
We're looking for the Charlie Gates over at Terminal 3 for WestJet 357.
WestJet 375, roger, check that. You can taxi Delta, Alpha, Alpha Juliet to the ramp, cross 24 right and 33 right.
Alright, cleared across 24 right, 33 right. We're going to go Delta, Alpha, Alpha Juliet to the ramp for WestJet 375. Beautiful. Butter? I don't know about that. But we made it all the way to the end. We kind of, was a little bit of a long landing there. Told you, every time I land in Toronto, it's not super great. We definitely had better landings yesterday. 100%. Keep this guy on. Taxi lights coming on. Those guys coming off.
Bangladesh 305, we're ready to descend to flight level 240.
Bangladesh 305, yep. So in Canada, if I give you a when ready instruction, that's the equivalent of at pilot's discretion. So whenever you're ready, you can descend flight level 240.
Copy, we'll descend when ready, Bangladesh 305.
And just confirm, did you copy runway 23?
Copy, runway 23.
Alright, I don't know what gate I'm going to. What gate did I depart from? Do you guys know? Charlie Gates. We'll pick, I don't know, Charlie, pick Charlie 30.
Canada 115, you're identified 1,200.
Jesse, what's going on?
7,000.
I'm to 7,000, Air Canada 115.
Nose came smashing down. I don't think any of this is accurate. Did this again? Did it pop up? I think it did. But I'd have to firmly disagree with
Walker 1581 Toronto recycle transponder squawk code 3515.
Flight Sim, are you there? Did you make it in? I don't think you made it in yet. I see Flight Simmer coming in right now.
Walker 1581, you're identified flight level 370. Canada 115, right turn direct ABSEP on course.
Right turn direct ABSEP.
Good day, sir.
115.
Fizzin, what's going on?
Canada 115, traffic filter 12 to 1 o'clock for 12 miles. Our company Airbus 321 descending down to 1,000 feet above your cleared altitude.
We got him.
Canada 782, traffic filter 12 o'clock for 10 miles. The company Airbus 321 climbing to 1,000 feet below your cleared altitude.
Aircraft 782 will keep it high, thanks.
This is Navigraph charts. Isn't Navigraph charts.
Air Portugal 243 Uniform Toronto Center, hello.
Alright, he said Alpha Juliet. So I need to see which one Alpha Juliet.
Toronto Center, this is
second one. Okay, this is Bravo. We're looking for Alpha.
Can you please confirm the star is Ragged 6?
Bangladesh 305, the Ragged Star is correct. I believe it's the Ragged 5, but my stuff could be outdated, but the Ragged Star is what you should be on.
Affirm, we're complying by Ragged 5, Bangladesh 305.
Roger.
If he's going to Dhaka in Bangladesh, that's a long flight.
Heavy. Can we do
That's
a
a long
handoff
flight.
to Montreal Control?
There are some free softwares out there. I just
working on
don't
that.
know.
Standby one.
I just don't know some of the
Roger,
names,
American
but there is,
457
yes.
Heavy.
There definitely is. There's some free America, like free ones for North
Roger,
America.
Standby one.
So takeoffs, what's going on, bro? Happy Canada Day, yes, sir. How are you? It's busy in Toronto right now, man.
Russia 536, cross 24 right, join Delta.
Cross 24
I know they flew it once. Normally they connect somewhere in Europe.
Air Canada 782,
Bimin does
contact
fly
Toronto
here.
arrival 132.8. Have a go.
In the 7.8s. They did an inaugural flight a little while back, like a couple
Canada
years ago.
115, climb flight level 300.
300 for 115.
Canada 1867, send
Let's get him
11000,
down,
Toronto
loud.
altimeter 2979.
Send 1000, altimeter is 29er. Say again on the altimeter.
It's 2979.
29er79, Air Canada 1867.
WestJet 375, arrivals online, you can just monitor his frequency 132.8.
Alright, we'll go over to 32.8 for WestJet 375.
Air Canada 613, contact arrival 132.8. Have a go.
$32.8 for arrivals. It's okay, we're coming up to our stands, or Alpha Juliet anyway, so we don't need to worry about them. Non-factor.
Toronto arrival at good day, Air Canada 613 descending through 10,000 for 7,000.
Air Canada 613, Toronto arrival, today runway 24 left, the altimeter 2979, destination Kilo.
Runway 24 left, Air Canada 613.
Toronto arrival, left at 96, good that I can taxi, my gate's right.
That's just 576, arrival taxi straight into the apron.
Alright, straight to the apron, left at 596.
Toronto arrivals, hello, WestJet 375. We are on taxiway Alpha, taxiing to the Charlie Gates, Alpha Juliet.
WestJet 375, arrival today, right turn Alpha Juliet.
Right turn Alpha Juliet, WestJet 375, thanks.
Air Canada 613, turn right direct Liz due.
Right direct Liz due, Air Canada 613.
Never went to the expo, bro. Why don't I use a head tracker? I have one, I just don't use it. Just went airborne from Rotterdam to Hanover. Oof. Let's go in here. We're gonna take lane 4. I don't know why my camera view looks like that. Here we go. Alright, Charlie 39, I think that's what I picked. I think.
Air Canada 782, indicated airspeed.
Charlie 29, maybe?
Aircraft 782, we're C2.
Charlie 29.
782, Roger.
Close that guy. Oh shit. No, it was Charlie 30. Dummy. It was Charlie 30.
Arrival, good afternoon, Aircon 588, 190.
Now we're good.
588, turn arrival today, runway 24 left.
Minus 88.
Is
Very nice, bro.
Destination Kilo, descent 8000.
24 left, Aircon 588, how's it going, Ben?
How about you? Good?
Oh yeah, just out here with some severe turbulence on the descent, but we're good.
Aircon 782, turn left, heading 330, descent 3000.
Left 330,
Let's get it up.
3000, Aircraft 782.
Parker brakes on. Let's get on the APU gens. Bam, bam. This guy coming on. Beautiful. Shut him down. Go back up top.
Air Canada
This guy coming off.
1867, passing flight level 170.
These guys
to
coming off.
Flight level
Oh, wrong way.
1000.
You go that way.
1867 arrival today. You're not quite in flight levels. Runway 24 left, the altimeter 297.
What do you say? You're not quite the flight level? What?
Permission Kilo. Roger. Air Canada 1867.
Set chocks. Let's get on out of here. Request that GPU. Simbrief says it's about 16-hour flight from Toronto to Dhaka. Bro, who's trying to do that? Who's trying to do that? Ground power's on. Beautiful. All these guys off. Request a little deboarding.
The boarding requested.
Let's disconnect from the network. Bite me. All right, ladies and gents. Nice little fun one today on Canada Day. I appreciate everybody stopping in. Flight Simmer. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for flying. Universe, maybe next time. Maybe next time, you know. Maybe next time we won't have any issues at the gate. You know, maybe we're not gonna push back from the gate belly side up. You know? Fuck me. Thank you to all the subscribers today. Thank you to all and everybody who's liked the stream. We were going for 50. Let's see what we finished off with. Am I proud? 43 likes. I'll take that all day, every day. If you haven't dropped a like yet, please be sure to double tap that screen for me. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. Thank you to all the subscribers. We picked up 30 subs today on this short live stream. We're going live again tomorrow afternoon. We are in Africa. So if you want to fly along with us, we're going Port Elizabeth over to Durban. I think flight time is about an hour each way. So we're going to be checking out two new sceneries. I don't have them. They're not new scenery. They're new to me. Should be a fun one. Catch y'all on the next one, ladies and gents. Happy Canada Day, and enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Peace!